What's going on, guys? It's Kyle here, and welcome back to another video on my channel. So as you can kind of see, I'm not really feeling the best. I have a really stuffy nose, I got a headache, the works. So I decided to make a special little video today called Bong Joon-Ho Films Ranked. So this video is going to be a little different. I'm going to be doing voiceovers instead of actually sitting down and talking to you guys face to face. I thought it'd be a little different this time, mainly because I don't feel like talking as much in the camera, and it might be a little different change of pace for you, so hopefully it'll be a little better. I just want to say thank you guys once again for tuning in and watching my videos. I appreciate the amount of likes on the last video, of course, the movie collection. Appreciate that a bunch. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys afterwards. Number 7 is Okja. Released in 2017 on Netflix, Okja centers around a girl named Mija and a giant mutated pig called Okja. They are best friends that live in the forest together, but once Okja gets taken by a bad corporation, Mija has to do whatever it takes to get her best friend back. Strange, to say the least. This film had a lot of childish or family film vibes, but then they start swearing and the tone gets really dark. But once I got past the opening, it was actually a very enjoyable satire on corporate capitalism. The performances were pretty strong for the most part. I am a Jake Gyllenhaal stan, but even I can say this performance was up on par as a cartoon character. Everyone else did a fine job, though. All the Bong-isms are there, like the cinematography, score, themes, editing, and comedy, which, speaking of comedy, there was a surprising amount of poop and fart jokes, which were Overall, a very weird and different outing for the genre master himself. Still a solid watch, though. 7 out of 10. Number 6 is The Host. Released in 2006, The Host tells the story of how a monster appears out of nowhere and creates a virus that slowly starts to wipe out the population. A man's daughter gets snatched up by this being, but later finds out she's still alive. So her father and the rest of her family figure out a plan to go and save her and hopefully the world. Well, this was definitely Bong's most original film yet. The monster design is cool, and read that it was actually designed off of Steve Buscemi's face, which is hilarious. The effects, however, are just ew. The first half is pretty tone deaf and honestly came off like it didn't know what it wanted to be, which is pretty weird coming from Bong. Thankfully, the second half was much better tone-wise. Everyone gives great performances, and each time I see Kang-ho Sung, he literally gives so more and more in range. The score is particularly a standout. It adds so much intensity to certain scenes and mood to others. I actually really liked the main character's arc and thought it was very fitting. And as per damn usual, damn near perfect cinematography. Overall, this is yet another genre that Bong has mastered, and I had a blast watching it. 8 out of 10. Number 5 is Barking Dogs Never Bite. Released in 2000, Bong's first film follows a man named Yeon-ju, who is annoyed by a yapping dog on a nearby apartment building, so he takes drastic action, and from there is when it gets crazier and crazier. To say this was a weird directorial debut would be an understatement. I can definitely see now the type of sick and dark sense of humor Bong is accustomed to. Also, the style has always been there. Some of the transitions, editing, cinematography, and score were all fantastic. The story was probably the weakest part in my opinion. It was fun and original, but it wasn't very interesting or captivating. It definitely felt like Bong was fucking around for his first, because the premise in the first 8 minutes alone should get you prepared for what you're about to watch. Overall, this is very entertaining and actually quite hilarious and a very solid debut. So check this one out. 8 out of 10. Number 4 is Snowpiercer. Released in 2013, Snowpiercer takes place in a future where almost all of humanity has been wiped out by a failed global warming experiment. The few remaining survivors are on a constantly moving train, which is divided into sections. Each section is a specific class, and the lowest class has had enough. Their plan is to go to the front of the train and hopefully get better lives. Holy shit, that was insane. Bong has now mastered the action genre. I'm loving this marathon because I'm just watching this talented ass man master all these genres. The action is crazy. The performances are phenomenal. The cinematography is gorgeous. The editing is flawless. The ending is questionable. Overall, this was amazing, and Bong, you the man. 9 out of 10. Number 3 is Mother. Released in 2009, Mother is basically about a kid who gets framed for something that his mother does not think he did. So now she has to do whatever she has to clear her son's name and keep him safe. Wow, what a great and entertaining thriller. Performances were all fantastic. Score and cinematography were perfect. Editing is top notch, like all of Bong's previous outings. Still wildly original. I actually don't think Bong has made the same movie twice, which is very impressive. This film just goes to show you how far a mother will go to protect their own. First act is perfectly set up. The second does slow down a bit, but man, what a third act. Everything overall comes together and it's super satisfying. Once again, Bong is the man of genre films. 9 out of 10. Number 2 is Memories of a Murder. Released in 2003, Memories of a Murder follows three men on the hunt for a serial killer to save the people of Seoul. Talk about an original and engaging mystery. Masterfully shot and edited, the score complements the film very well. The story really is the meat of this one. It really kept me guessing, and even in the end, I'm still guessing. It's so interesting and complex, and it's seriously so original. Bong is the man when it comes to originality. Overall, this was great, and I highly recommend it if you love murder mysteries. 10 out of 10. And finally, number 1 is Parasite. Released in 2019, Parasite, which recently won the Academy Award for Best Picture, is about two different families. One is rich, the other is poor. Somehow, someway, these two families intertwine with each other in hilarious and disturbing ways. That's all I really want to tell you plot-wise, because it's best going in this film completely blind. This film is perfect, in my opinion, of course. After 3 viewings of it, 2 at home and 1 in theaters, I still haven't gotten tired of it. This film demands rewatches after rewatches because of how much hidden detail there is in the background. The cinematography, production design, editing, transitions, performances, and score are all godlike. This is, in my opinion, a masterpiece, and it was my favorite film of last year. This is a must-see, and I cannot recommend it enough. A perfect 10 out of 10. See this as soon as you can. I highly recommend it. Well, there you have it. That was my complete ranking of every single film that Bong Joon-Ho has directed. I had a really great time with this marathon. He is quickly becoming one of my favorite filmmakers of all time. He's just masterful with every film. Every film is so original and so unique from its predecessor that I fell in love with the man. He's a genius. Bong is a genius. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like and subscribe to see similar content just like this. Also, don't forget to follow me on my socials. My Instagram, my Stardust, and my Letterboxd are down below in the description box. Check them out for extra content. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. And, oh shit. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.